Hello there. Today we're embarking on a captivating journey as we step back in time to explore the legendary mini-TV series, The Thorn Birds. I'm sure many of you have fond memories of this classic show. The Thorn Birds is a timeless gem that has left an indelible mark on television history. Join us as we relive the magic, revisiting the series with the entire cast, then and now. We'll uncover the original identities and ages of the talented actors from the show and witness how they've transformed in 2024. So, without further ado, let's dive into the world of The Thorn Birds. Number 1. Richard Chamberlain as Ralph de Bricassart. Father Ralph, a literary Rubik's Cube of a personality that beckons you to unravel its intriguing puzzle. His calm exterior is just a facade, hiding an emotional roller coaster that'll make your head spin faster than a tilt-a-whirl. Father Ralph is the epitome of brain power, wielding a mind sharper than Sherlock Holmes and more theological knowledge than the Pope himself. This isn't your typical caped crusader. Father Ralph is here to challenge every notion you thought you knew about heroes. A popular and versatile actor with a 40-year career spanning film, stage, pop music, and television, Richard Chamberlain overcame the handsome face label that dogged him during his stint on TV's Dr. Kildare, NBC 1961-66, appearing in some of the most widely seen projects in entertainment history, including the epic miniseries Shogun, Centennial, and most memorably, The Thorn Birds. At the same time, he won the acceptance of the theater world with performances in acclaimed productions on both sides of the Atlantic. Additionally, he triumphed in his personal life as well by not only launching a successful second career as an artist, but by revealing his struggles as a gay man forced to conceal his sexuality in Hollywood for the past 4 decades. In 1977, Chamberlain entered into a long-term relationship with Martin Rabbit, an actor who was 20 years his junior, similar to Ure. Rabbit portrayed the brother of Chamberlain's lead character in the 1986 film Allan Quatermain and the Lost City of Gold. Their relationship evolved and they started living together in Hawaii in 1986, culminating in a private commitment ceremony. Despite their age difference, the couple split amicably in 2010, leading Chamberlain to relocate to Los Angeles. In a 2014 interview, Chamberlain mentioned that although their romantic involvement had ended, he and Rabbit remained close friends. Ralph de Bricassart, played by Richard Chamberlain when he was 49 years old, and now he is 89 years old. Number 2. Rachel Ward as Meggie Cleary. Meggie's journey, from humble beginnings to an unstoppable powerhouse, is a testament to the unwavering strength of a woman fueled by relentless resolve. As a young girl, filled with curiosity and an insatiable thirst for wisdom, Meggie Cleary embodies the limitless wonder of youth, gazing at the stars in a world shrouded in mystery. Deep within her, loyalty flows like a mighty river, especially towards her cherished family, with her mother holding a sacred position in the depths of her heart. Meggie's evolution paints a vivid picture of resilience and unwavering devotion. Rachel Ward is perhaps best recalled as Meggie Cleary, the strong-willed heroine who carries on a lifelong love affair with a Catholic priest in the 1983 ABC miniseries The Thorn Birds. The former model also starred in more than a dozen feature films and several high-profile TV projects, and in the mid-1990s, began a secondary career as a filmmaker. In 2003, a portrait of Ward, created by artist Jan Williamson, received the Packing Room Prize at the Archibald Prize competition. Recognizing her contributions, Ward was appointed a member of the Order of Australia in 2005. This honor was bestowed upon her for her dedication to raising awareness of social justice through activities such as lobbying, mentoring, and advocating for the rights of disadvantaged and at-risk young people, as well as her support for the Australian film and television industry. Returning to television in 2007, Ward played the lead role in the new ABC drama Rain Shadow. Her character, Kate MacDonald, was a country veterinarian and free spirit facing personal and professional challenges in a rural town affected by drought. Additionally, Ward made her directorial debut with the feature-length film Beautiful Kate, which she adapted from a 1982 Newton Thornburg novel. The film premiered at the Sydney Film Festival. Maggie Cleary, played by Rachel Ward, when she was 26 years old, and now she is 66 years old. Number 3. Christopher Plummer as Archbishop Vittorio Contini Vercese, known for his intellect, wisdom, and steadfast moral principles. Archbishop Vittorio Contini Vercese emerges as one of the most eagerly awaited characters. Yet beneath his poised and authoritative demeanor, a profound inner turmoil consumes him relentlessly. Arguably the greatest survivor of the two-fisted drinker's school of acting that included the likes of Richard Burton, Peter O'Toole, and Albert Finney. Classically trained actor Christopher Plummer established himself on both sides of the Atlantic as one of the finest stage performers of his generation, particularly in Shakespearean roles. After headlining for 3 of the world's most noted theater companies, Plummer starred in a host of movies, most memorably playing Baron Georg von Trapp in the smash hit musical The Sound of Music. Though he remained prolific both on stage and on screen, earning awards in several mediums, Plummer languished for the next few decades in mostly mediocre projects that were beneath his skill set. But in 1997, he delivered a Tony Award-winning performance as the besotted actor John Barrymore in Barrymore that earned him the considerable attention that had previously eluded him. From that point on, he became a much in-demand character actor, playing 60 Minutes correspondent Mike Wallace in The Insider, 1999, Captain Christopher Newport in The New World, 2005, and a managing partner of a power law firm in the excellent political thriller, Syriana, 2005. While he occasionally returned to the stage, as he did with a sterling Broadway performance as the titular King Lear, 2004, Plummer enjoyed his late-life success on the big screen, including a Best Supporting Actor Oscar for Beginners, 2011, after his long struggle to achieve it. Archbishop Vittorio Contini Vercese, played by Christopher Plummer when he was 54 years old. Sadly, Plummer died after a fall that resulted in a blow to the head at his home in Weston on February 5, 2021, at the age of 91. Number 4. Brian Brown as Luke O'Neill. In a world where actions speak louder than words, Luke stands as a beacon of reserved strength, letting his deeds do the talking. With an unwavering dedication to his principles, he embodies autonomy and resolute resolve, a symbol of fearless conviction. Luke fearlessly champions his beliefs, exploring every avenue in his quest for fairness. What makes Luke magnetic is the seamless blend of rugged charisma and internal fortitude. Throughout the film, he shrouds himself in an air of mystery, captivating us with every enigmatic action he takes. The virile yet thoughtful lead of numerous Australian features in the 1970s and 1980s, including such landmark films as Breaker Morant and Stir. Brian Brown's sturdy performances brought him to Hollywood in the 1980s, where he essayed largely one-dimensional figures in FX, 1986, and Cocktail, 1988. He was better served in more independent-minded fare, where his ability to root out and examine the flaws of these stoic figures was put to better use. Brown would later give more nuanced turns in Australian-made fare, like Two Hands, 1999, with Heath Ledger and Dirty Deeds, 2002. A leading figure in that country's film and television career for over 3 decades, Brown's body of work commanded and received the respect due to a versatile performer who favored quality over box office returns. Luke O'Neill played by Brian Brown when he was 36 years old, and now he is 76 years old. Number 5. Brett Cullen as Bob Cleary. Behind Bob's outwardly composed demeanor lies a fervent and affectionate fire, radiating a brilliance that surpasses even the sun. Bob Cleary transcends the role of a mere father. He becomes a guiding celestial body, illuminating the paths of his sons while allowing their unique brilliance to shine unencumbered. Striking a delicate balance between guidance and autonomy, he empowers them to shape their own destinies. A prolific American television actor, Brett Cullen, is most recognizable for his many recurring roles on primetime dramas. The native Texan studied acting in college and began winning TV parts in his 20s. Among Cullen's notable early work were parts on the miniseries The Thorn and the soap opera Falcon Crest. Juggling various one-off television spots with the occasional feature film role, Cullen finally landed the lead in a series with the Western Legacy, but the show proved to be short-lived. Around 2005, he became even busier than usual, with guest stints on numerous high-profile dramas, including The West Wing and Lost, all within a brief span of time. Cullen subsequently began to snag bit parts in major Hollywood films such as The Dark Knight Rises, 2012, and The Red Dawn remake, 2012. Always conveying a stoic sense of steeliness, Cullen aged into an actor frequently called upon for characters who clearly meant business. Bob Cleary, played by Brett Cullen when he was 27 years old, and now he is 67 years old. Number 6. Stephanie Pharisee as Judy Judy's, a nature lover through and through. She finds peace and friendship in the great outdoors, and her deep love for the wild world gives her strength and a sense of calm in its beautiful chaos. Connecting with nature isn't just a hobby for Judy. It's like finding freedom and tranquility all wrapped up in the rustle of leaves and the babble of a brook. With her unique passion, Judy's on this amazing journey of self-discovery and rebellion. She's leaving a mark on our hearts and minds, showing us the incredible power of embracing nature and discovering who you really are. Stephanie Pharisee is recognized for her roles in supporting capacities in various films, including notable titles like Heaven Can Wait, 1978, Scavenger Hunt, 1979, Blind Date, 1987, The Great Outdoors, 1988, Hocus Pocus, 1993, Sideways, 2004, Flight Plan, 2005, and Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates, 2016. In the realm of television, Pharisee has taken on leading roles in several short-lived sitcoms, with her most notable stint being in True Colors, 1990-92. Born in Brooklyn, New York, Pharisee was raised in Elk Grove Village, Illinois, where she attended high school. She pursued her studies in acting at Illinois Wesleyan University and later at the Yale School of Drama. Pharisee initiated her acting career on the New York stage, and in 1976, she made her television debut in an episode of the ABC sitcom Laverne and Shirley. Judy, played by Stephanie Pharisee, when she was 51 years old, and now she is 72 years old. Number 7. Barry Corbin as Pete. In a world where reliability is like finding a rare gem, Pete shines as a steadfast companion, always ready to lend a helping hand. His presence brings comfort and support, a constant reminder that true friendship stands strong when it's needed most. Pete's loyalty is boundless, as he understands the importance of standing by those who matter in his life. Even when facing challenges, Pete stays firm, showing unwavering determination. A well-respected and busy character actor in films and on television for over 3 decades, Emmy-nominated Texas native Barry Corbin played larger-than-life figures in films like Urban Cowboy and War Games, 1983, as well as TV projects like Lonesome Dove, Northern Exposure, and One Tree Hill. The son of a Lone Star State senator, Corbin fell in love with character actors as a boy and began his long ride to the screen through work on stages across the country. Urban Cowboy marked his feature debut, and for the next 20 years he was a near-ubiquitous presence as ornery cowboys, tough cops, military men, and, on occasion, a kindly father or mentor. Town patriarch and astronaut, Maurice Minifield on Northern Exposure became his best-known role, and the one that afforded him the widest character arc. He could be menacing one moment, wistful the next, and quite funny in every scene. And it brought him 2 Emmy nominations and more work in features like No Country for Old Men, 2007, and series like One Tree Hill. Familiar to just about anyone who attended a movie or turned on a television since 1980, Corbin enjoyed the best scenario that acting could provide: steady work and rewarding roles. Pete played by Barry Corbin when he was 43 years old, and now he is 83 years old. Number 8. John Delancey as Alistair McQueen. Alistair has this magnetic charm that just pulls people in, making them curious to uncover the mysteries of his past. Yet beneath that charismatic surface, there's a quiet sadness, like he's carrying a hidden weight of sorrow. It's the layers of Alistair's character that make him incredibly captivating in the film. Those subtle gestures and meaningful glances have viewers hooked, trying to unravel the complexity that lies within. Actor John Delancey is renowned for his prominent roles in various sci-fi series. Born into a family with a musical background, his father was a well-known oboist associated with the world-renowned local symphony orchestra. While Delancey has made occasional forays into feature films, including the thriller The Hand That Rocks the Cradle and the comedic drama The Fisher King, with Jeff Bridges and Robin Williams, he has predominantly built his career in television. Delancey's television repertoire includes guest appearances on major shows such as the cop drama Hill Street Blues, the political drama The West Wing, and the mystery series Murder, She Wrote. He played a significant role in the mini-series The Thorn in 1983 and had a long-running stint on the daytime soap opera Days of Our Lives as the eccentric inventor Eugene Bradford. He also made multiple appearances on the hit comedy Ally McBeal in the 1990s. Delancey continued his television journey with a notable role in the AMC dark drama Breaking Bad. Drawing parallels with his father's musical Pursuits, Delancey has collaborated with orchestras providing narration for renowned ensembles such as the New York Philharmonic, the Los Angeles Philharmonic, and the Philadelphia Orchestra. Alistair McQueen by John Delancey when he was 35 years old, and now he is 76 years old. Number 9. Barbara Stanwyck as Mary Carson. In The Thorn, Mary Carson stands out as a powerful force, embodying traits of ambition and an insatiable appetite for control. Her presence is formidable, marked by a cunning finesse that brooks no doubt or hesitation. Barbara Stanwyck was a dazzling study in contrasts. At times sultry and sweet, vulnerable and tough, comedic and dramatic, joyous and tragic, she simply was one of the greatest and most unique actresses during Hollywood's golden era. She could play whatever the part required, whether it was madcap glamour in comedies like The Lady Eve, 1941, tough-minded feminism in weepies like Stella Dallas, 1937, or poisonous vixens in noir classics like Double Indemnity, 1944. A working-class girl from Brooklyn, she became one of the richest women in the United States due to wise investments. On a personal level, she was wildly popular among her peers, yet died a virtual recluse. Most astounding of all, she gave some of the most unforgettable performances in film history, yet never won an Academy Award for her work. Like many an aging glamour girl, she moved reluctantly into TV in the 1950s and 1960s when her movie career declined, but became an even bigger star than she had been before. Barbara Stanwyck, an American original and the true essence of the word dame. Like no other actress of her generation, enjoyed a long, varied career in film and television while remaining beloved by her millions of fans. Mary Carson played by Barbara Stanwyck when she was 67 years old. Unfortunately, Stanwyck died on January 20th, 1990, at the age of 82, from congestive heart failure and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease at St. John's Health Center in Santa Monica, California. Number 10. Gene Simmons as Fiona Fee. Cleary in Fee. Cleary, the strength of love goes beyond limits, and sacrifice knows no bounds. Her steadfast commitment leaves an enduring mark on the hearts of those who witness her journey, acting as a powerful reminder that even in the midst of the toughest storms, compassion and resilience prevail. A graceful leading lady of British and American film for over 6 decades, John Simmons was an Oscar-winning actress whose outward fragility belied an emotional power wielded with skill and precision in such film as Great Expectations, 1946, Hamlet, 1948, Spartacus, 1960, and countless others. A novice when she made her debut in 1943, she quickly blossomed into a talented dramatic performer under the direction of such noted filmmakers as David Lean. After leaving the UK for America, she starred in a wide variety of features, ranging from musicals like Guys and Dolls in 1956 to stark dramas like The Happy Ending, 1969, directed by her second husband, Richard Brooks. Though her screen appearances diminished in the 1970s, she remained active on television, where her star power illuminated productions like the epic miniseries The Thorn, ABC, 1983. Still active in films and television in her 8th decade, she remained an enduring talent from the golden age of Hollywood cinema. Fiona Fee Cleary was played by Gene Simmons when she was 54 years old. Sadly, Simmons died from lung cancer at her home in Santa Monica on 22nd of January 2010, 9 days before her 81st birthday. Number 11. Piper Laurie as Ann Muller. One of the most celebrated and formidable actresses of the last half-century, Piper Laurie was an Emmy winner and Oscar nominee who gave full-blooded performances as flawed, often ferocious women in The Hustler as Carrie and The Bunker. A contract with Universal in 1950 forced her to play ingenue roles, but she balked at the typecasting and headed to New York to learn her craft. Upon her return, she netted an Oscar nomination as Paul Newman's bitter lover in The Hustler. Over the course of an on-again, off-again career, she garnered a reputation as an uncompromising performer willing to tackle unglamorous roles, like her religious fanatic in Carrie, or eccentric ones, like the vengeful Catherine Martell in David Lynch's Twin Peaks. Nominated numerous times for both Oscars and Emmys, Laurie continued to impress and amaze audiences into her 7th decade with performances in Hound Dog, 2007, and Hesher, 2010, which served as potent reminders of her legacy as one of Hollywood's most accomplished and unique talents. Ann Muller played by Piper Laurie when she was 51 years old. Unfortunately, having been unwell for some time, Laurie died in Los Angeles on October 14, 2023, at age 91, number 12, Earl Holliman as Luddy Muller. Occasional leading man, and but usually a supporting player of motion pictures and TV, with a distinctive, soft, high-resonant voice, which can lend itself to playing adventurous men, macho types, and often simple souls. Earl Holliman is best recalled for his work as the youngest son in The Rainmaker, 1956, alongside Katharine Hepburn, and as Lit Bill Crowley opposite Angie Dickinson on Policewoman, NBC, 1974-78. Holliman has never been married and was seemingly outed by The Advocate in 2015. At one time, Holliman dated actresses Jane Fonda and Dolores Hart. Luddy Muller was played by Earl Holliman when he was 55 years old. Sadly, Simmons died from lung cancer at her home in Santa Monica on 22nd January 2010, 9 days before her 81st birthday. Number 13. Philip Angam as Dane O'Neill. This trim, intense actor is best known for his role as John Merrick in Broadway's The Elephant Man, 1979, a show he also co-produced. Angam began acting at Yale, then branched out to stock and regional theater. He spent a year in the Southbury, Connecticut Playhouse, before appearing in such shows as What the Butler Saw and The Contrast, both in Cincinnati 1975, and Snow White, New York 1976. Angam also had a bit part in the TV movie, Muhammad, in which My Camel Spit at Me. But Angam was still largely unknown when he optioned the London play about the deformed 19th century The Elephant Man. It debuted off-Broadway at St. Peter's Church before moving to the Booth Theater on Broadway in 1979. Dane O'Neill played by Philip Anglim when he was 31 years old, and now he is 71 years old. As we reflect on the incredible journey of the Thorn Birds cast from 1983, witnessing their growth and transformations, it's evident that the bond forged during those years has left an enduring legacy. From thrilling highway pursuits to heartwarming moments, these actors brought the California Highway Patrol to life. Their stories continue to resonate with fans around the world. As we explore their then and now, we celebrate the enduring impact of the Thorn Birds. Thank you for joining us on this nostalgic trip down the California highways with the remarkable The Thorn Birds cast of yesteryear.